Any?
So just ask if you have any questions.
Tell us how the 4th graders and 8th graders did.
The transition activity, very, very good. With 4th grade, we spent from about 9 o'clock till noon out at Hagee Park. Mixed all the students together, so there's 5 different groups. Half of each group was SAC kids, and the other half was Wall Lake Govern kids. So they had to pair up with each other, so they'd get intertwined with some kids from the other district. And then we brought them to the middle school. Our 5th grade student council students talked to the 4th graders and did a really nice job of talking about, we were scared coming in. We didn't know the building at all. It took us about 3 days, and everything was, old hat. So those kids really did a nice job of talking with those 4th graders, and I think alleviating a little bit of pressure that they were feeling about the middle school. They took a tour. We got a simulated schedule in the kids' hands so that they kind of know how the process works for the next year. I think probably more attention comes orientation night, the open house night, because jeepers, it's staring them right in the face rather than, this is 3 or 4 months off, yeah. So, but that went well. The 8th grade transition day went well. They came down here, had a conversation with Mr. Litter. I think we got them into 5. I think that was 5 groups, wasn't it?
We had 6 groups.
Okay.
We had 6 groups. Yeah.
Toured the building, had another little conversation, then went into the big gym, and what was the presenter was from
it was called R5, and they're out of Omaha, and just talking about just student issues, such as just getting along, toleration, just kind of dealing with the ups and downs that life has to bring. And it was about, he said he'd go for an hour. We ended up going for, because he was going to quit.
Kevin was going like this, yeah, because we're extended days, and he was planning to go.
And the buses were lining up. So I thought we're gonna clog everything up, but the kids wanted to go on. A lot of positive feedback from several students, and so the kids just kind of walked out. It was kind of hard to describe, actually. Some kids hung around because they wanted to talk to him more about some issues that they were having. Others asked if they could email him, and he said, yeah, you could do that, and I'll write information back and forth. So it was a good day. And then the 8th graders would get, what's that?
Just 8th grade?
This was an 8 through 12. We had everybody up in the school, 8th grade through 9th, or 12th grade. And then in the fall, we'll bring in the 9th graders through 12th graders. Each individual class goes for orientation in the library, and then they get their schedules, their locker numbers, go over the handbook more thoroughly, that type of thing too, so they get a second dose of it too. Yeah, I thought it was a very good day.
The kids had a good concert there, I thought. The jazz band's done really well.
Yes, they were good.
They were good.
Really good.
And the trombones. Yeah, very good.
Wow, and tons of credit go to Mr. Colby, because, I mean, he's the one who brought that to me, and a lot of times you don't have teachers saying, hey, can I come in at 7:15 in the morning to work with this group of 20 kids, and also, can we go perform at such and such a place, and it's going to take me, it's going to take 6 hours out of my personal time to do that. So you love people who are willing to put that forth, I guess.
Very good. There's a concert tomorrow, right?
That's 7:30.